videos that are now emerging where religious slogans were used amid all of this protest that took place at the demolition site. There were cries of Allahu Akbar that were raised by these stone pelters. Even as we saw the enforcers there, which is the MCD officials, carry out that demolition as per a High Court order. Despite that, videos like these are now emerging, which are going to be the fulcrum of the investigation of the Delhi police to find out who exactly was involved, who led this mob against the Delhi police and the MCD officers who were conducting that drive.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Now, Anshul, several of these videos are doing the rounds. They're viral on social media as well. This is what the Delhi police is going to be examining as far as their investigation goes. But this is the kind of mobilization that is seen, that there was an attempt that was being made to appeal to people to gather using religious lines, using religious fault lines, in fact, in Delhi, to try and make this about one community versus another.
Well, definitely these slogans of Allahu Akbar that we just heard on our screens, the veracity of this video is still being verified by the Delhi police. It could be possible that there could be tweaking that could have happened in this entire video, and hence CNN News 18 is not taking any responsibility about the authenticity of the video, and the Delhi police is still looking into to figure out if at all this is an authentic video. Even if this is an authentic video, this does not add any further sections to the accused, but there are other videos that have been accessed and confirmed by CNN News 18, which actually clearly shows that how people were moving on their bikes, people were in and around that area where the demolition was supposed to happen, and from there they were making videos from their front cameras, from their selfie cameras on their phones, and then were circulating these videos on social media apps such as WhatsApp, trying to instigate more people. There were several WhatsApp groups that were made of local people in which these videos were actually sent out as well. So the Delhi police has been able to gather at least 6 phones from the 5 accused that they have in their custody till now, and the phones have now been sent for forensic testing as well. So once the forensic testing of these phones happen, then it would be abundantly clear that what were the groups that were made, who were the admins of these groups, who were the people who were part of these groups, and what kind of mobility actually happened due to these videos that were circulated on social media platforms, on WhatsApp as well. So even after that, only 35 to 40 people gathered over there, which actually clearly shows that the intention of these miscreants to create a larger ruckus, to create a larger riot out here in the national capital, that failed drastically, because there was the management that was done by the Delhi police and the MCD over the last many days. In fact, as I mentioned, the Aman committee or the peace committee meeting happened at least 2 days ago itself, in which senior members of the community were sitting over there, and they agreed that the illegal part of the mosque should be demolished, as has been ordered by the High Court. But even after that, even after the messaging that was done by the senior members of the community, there were these 35 to 40 miscreants who were trying to take the laws in their own hand, who were trying to give it a more religious turn, who were trying to make this look as something is being done against the Muslim community. In all these social media videos, one thing is common, that how Muslims are being oppressed. Each and every person who is making those videos is saying from behind that Muslims are being oppressed, which clearly states that this was, which clearly shows that this was the intention, this was the planning of these accused, of these people, to instigate people more and more, to get more and more people on these streets, to further create a law and order situation out here in the national capital. But thanks to the awareness of the Delhi police, just a handful of people were able to gather over there through the small bylanes of Purani Delhi, and then eventually, as the police took control of the situation, all of them dispersed. 5 people were identified at the front by the local beat officers, and they have been taken into custody. The identification process of others is still happening, and it will take some time for them to be identified. But as soon as that will happen, all these people would be arrested as well. The message is clear from the side of the Delhi police that miscreants who try to take their laws in their own hand, that will not be tolerated at all.
Absolutely. And even though we've seen the kind of scenes in the national capital, not very far away from power centers in Delhi, the incident where this happened, the stone pelting, is at Turkman Gate, which is barely 5 kilometers away from India's parliament, not more than 7 kilometers away from the seat of power, from the Prime Minister's residence or from the Rashtrapati Bhavan. It is all in the center of the national capital and very close to where we see these kind of scenes that were coming out.